Hello, love. I'm in some sort of mood today. You can attribute it to lack of sleep, or my medicine's not working, or all the thoughts inside my head. But I figured I would share a terrible memory. Don't ask me why this memory's been on my mind, but it has. It was right before I tried to kill myself. I believe, well, probably not right before, but I was about 17, around there. Everything was overwhelming. I didn't have any friends. I had one that I could safely call a friend that I don't even talk to anymore. I was taking care of my mother, who was at the time over-medicating. So it was even worse having to take care of her. I was going to school full-time. I had a job full-time, working 40 hours a week at Homeland in Chickasha. It was terrible. I hated that job. It was awful. Some of the people were good, but the management was just atrocious. I was at my emotional limit. Mentally, physically, everything was just broken at the time. I'd lost kind of touch with my father because he had married a woman that ended up basically keeping him from me and my brothers at the time. And I went out to the house where they were, where he was, completely distraught. I can't remember exactly what the breaking point was, but I was trying to explain to him my feelings about things. And I laid on his trampoline. It was one of those really big trampolines, staring up at the sky. I was crying. I've always had when things were really emotional, I always cry, which is kind of, just who I am, I guess. And I was begging him to shoot me. I told him specifically that I did not know how long I would be able to last. Yes, he did the right thing by trying to convince me in his own way that he wasn't going to shoot me. But I laid there, looking up at the sky, him standing next to the trampoline, begging him constantly to end it for me because I didn't know if I could do it, even though I wanted to. Nothing really changed after that. There was no connection. More than likely, it felt like I was separated even more. Now, don't get me wrong, my dad has come around a long way since then and has tried his best to be there for me within the recent couple of years. And I love my dad. But that memory's been on my mind for some reason today. Along with, for the longest time, before I did try to commit suicide, the ways I would stop myself would be to think about my funeral and who would be crying at my funeral. You know, like who would actually miss me in some way. For the longest time up to that point, I really thought of him crying, of my dad crying for me. After that point, I could never see him crying for me. I mean, even right now, which, hey, I'm not planning to do anything. I'm just speaking out loud into whatever ether this is, the internet, the world, whatever. That when I think about people who would miss me, like fully and absolutely, there are people that would say that they miss me. Trust me, I know you're there. I know you will say it. You'll probably even comment down there that you would miss me. But the two that kind of keep me going are my daughters. And I use that. I use that to, I don't know, close the gap between moving and not moving. So, there's another unhappy memory shared from my past.